Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Suburban Stone Age. Everybody's been asking for updates on the dirt fort, so I thought I would bring that to you this morning. We're at a very exciting stage where I've completed the outside mud. There's only a tiny little bit more to do here and there, like one more wheelbarrow load full. But other than that, the coating on the mud for the outside is done. It's been about a year and a half. It took a lot of work to do. But here's some views of the fort and what it looks like. And the final step after that will be to put a lime coat on it. This is a side view. The PVC pipe you see on the side there is actually a stand-in for solar vacuum tubes. So those 3 little slots are for 3 solar vacuum tubes, so you can heat water and cook food in the solar vacuum tubes using just the sun. I want to do some experiments with them, so I made a little place to put that where they can catch good sunlight. The white spot on the chimney you see is lime. I want to show you a close-up of that. This is going to be really important. This is a lime render that I'm experimenting with, and this is pure lime, 100% lime, and this is lime mixed with some sand from the desert, from Minipoi. Why this is important is because this will provide some shelter from the weather. I don't know that it will totally waterproof it, but it should help to stabilize the mud during the rainy season. Also, this lime was 100% homemade from our chickens' eggshells. So we burnt the lime, slaked it, and then I'm experimenting with different uses to see what works best with the mud mixture on our house. But that's also 100% homemade. So it's going to be a really, really valuable resource. You can also use it to make mortar and all kinds of other things. So that was a huge discovery, is the lime that we're able to use. We're now at the side of the fort, and you can see the window is basically done. I installed a little stone shelf. That window I put because I'm standing under a gazebo right now looking at the fort, and my hopes were that it would be nice to be able to talk to friends and to pass drinks and stuff through the window if you're inside the dirt fort. Also, that window provides ventilation, and ventilation is so key to the design of this fort. It has a way to move air on all 4 sides, so north, south, east, and west. And by blocking and unblocking the different ventilation portals, whether it be the skylight, the window, there's a ventilation tube, and then the door, you can manipulate how the air flows inside and control the breeze. Also, that stone step you see to the right is a step that I learned I needed because it's difficult to access the roof, so I had to mud in some steps so I can climb. The wooden boxes that you see over here are acorns, so there's normally a little niche there with a shelf, but I am using this fort also to help me dry food and prepare other projects. So that's what that's all about. Finally, this is the back side of the fort. Again, you can see the stone steps that I had to mud in so that I can climb and put lime on the top and do maintenance on the roof. There's a little bit better side view for you. Yeah, you can see how much the dome has rounded off and thickened. Something that's really been great was the discovery that if I added perlite into the mud texture, which you can see the perlite here, it's this grainy stuff, along with the straw in the mud, it really helps the insulation factor by a lot. I didn't want to do it all over the fort. I was only going to do it on the top dome because I wanted the mud up there to be as lightweight as possible. But once I discovered how much it insulated the fort from from outside temperatures, I decided, oh man, I got to do the whole thing this way. It's great. So that was a big discovery too since the last update. Finally, we have the front door here. I have outer storm doors plus the inner screen doors so that I can open and close them to manipulate the airflow. I'll give you a quick peek inside. Yeah, so this is my little fort inside. I've actually been hanging out in here for a long time, for most of the year. It's not finished yet, but it's enough to hang out and have a really nice space to live. Very comfortable. So there you go. And it's lit by these solar lights that hang here in the room. I dry some herbs in here sometimes. It's got a little stove and my kerosene lanterns. So it's very cozy and I love it. So there we go. There's the update so far in the dirt fort. I'm still working on it. And again, the most important part of this fort isn't the fort itself. It's a proof of concept because ultimately I want to take this idea and take it up to the desert for our desert property. This is an ideal shelter for the desert as well. So I will keep you posted on the updates and how we do over the winter during the rainy season. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more adventures and let me know if you have any questions about the fort. Take care. Bye-bye.